Okay, in the latest breaking news coming in, farmers have staged a protest outside the Trichy post office demanding compensation from the government for the farmers who were affected and also for the families of those farmers who committed suicide. They wanted the families to be given 50 lakh rupees. The protesters came half naked and had rats in their mouth and said that the centre and the state haven't been caring about their issues. Let's listen into some of these voices first.
Central government has not taken any steps to grant the drought relief fund to the Tamil Nadu. So, 2 years back also, Tamil Nadu government sent a report regarding the drought. Then also they have refused to give the drought amount. So, the National South Indian River Interlinking Farmers Association people started a procession for the junction, Trichy junction, and the procession ended at the General Post Office.
And Akshaya Nayak is live with us. Akshaya, is this some sort of an organized protest? Which are the organizing bodies really, and what's their plan of action?
Well, Smita, this is an organization for even during the Kaveri water issue that was happening, this organization had staged similar protests led by one Mr. Ayyakannu, who is supposed to be the president of the Farmers Water Linking Association. And what they are demanding is that the ex gratia for the families of farmers who had committed suicide, more than 140 odd cases of farmer suicide has been reported in the state of Tamil Nadu. So he's demanding that all these farmers' family be given 50 lakh rupees as compensation, and also all the farmers whose fields have been drought affected also be compensated is one demand that they're asking. And today we saw that many women as well as men half naked had walked down the streets of Trichy and had finally ended their protest at the Trichy post office. And in the petition that they had given to the post office organizers, they said that if
Akshaya,
is not
Akshaya, I request you to be with us. I'm joined by the DMK's Mr. Sarvanan on the phone line with us. Mr. Sarvanan, how do you look at these farmer protests?
See, this farmer protest shows that the state government has not taken their plight seriously. We wanted an enhanced compensation. Our leader, Mr. M.K. Stalin, wanted rupees 30,000 to be given as compensation for every acre which has been suffering from drought, but the government has ordered only 5,000, which is 5,000 per acre is not going to sort their issues out. So probably that is the reason why they are out on the streets protesting like this. And of course, the number of deaths, that also the state government has not taken into account how many people have died. The numbers they are giving are very less, while the actual numbers are very huge.
Okay, so
I think the blame is on the state government, which is not doing enough.
okay, Mr. Sarvanan, do stay with me. I'm also joined by Mr. Giridharan from the Farmers Association. Mr. Giridharan, would you say that this is a recent woe that the farmers are facing, or this has been building up over the years?
I'm not able to understand. Your voice is very low.
Mr. Giridharan, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm Giridharan speaking.
I needed to ask you, sir, your troubles. Are they recent problems or have they been in the making for many years now?
In this year, the southern monsoon and northeast monsoon are failure. Both the monsoons are failure in Tamil Nadu. Because of the failure of monsoon, entire Tamil Nadu affected by drought.
So what do you plan to do now, sir? Has the government established contact with you or anybody else from the farming community?
The government announced the drought affected state and announced 5,460 for relief per acre. It is not satisfied. We need 25,000 per acre.
What do you plan to do then, sir? Will you continue with your protest, or was this only one-day protest that you staged?
Government has not settled the previous insurance settlement also. It is more than 400 crores. It is benefited 21 district farmers.
No, so, Mr. Giridharan, will you continue with your protests now? What is the plan?
Yeah.
What is the plan that you have, sir?
We are not able to do any crop in the summer season. we have to wait for June for Kaveri water. It will take more than 6 months. In this time, farmers are they are not able to do anything.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Mr. Giridharan, of the President of the Farmers Association, joining us and saying that clearly with 2 droughts in the state, the farming community has been hit badly and they're not okay or satisfied with the kind of compensation that the government has announced. Mr. Saravanan, a quick comment from you. How is the DMK going to take up this issue?
Yeah, we have already taken up this issue. We have raised it in the assembly. We have conducted protests regarding this. We have tried to raise the issue of the government. 5,000 per acre, as pointed out by the president, 5,000 per acre is not going to do anything. It is just pretend. So we, at least if the government is going to raise this compensation amount, there will be some relief to the farmers. We are working on that, and we'll definitely ensure that the government put pressure on the government and ensure that the government does something on this.
Okay, Akshay Nath is there with us as well. Akshay, have you heard from government sources? How are they planning to try and calm down the farmers?
Well, Smita, it is seen that they have been trying to bring out compensation, but as it was pointed out by the Farmers Association, most of these people haven't been given the compensation amount for the last couple of years itself. And what they're saying is the amount that has been announced by the government, which is 5,400 rupees odd, is not sufficient for the farmers for 1 acre land. They're saying that minimum of more than 20 to 25,000 is required to meet the damages that has happened in the field, Smita. The kind of investment that these farmers make every year per acre is itself more than 25 to 30,000. So a meager compensation of rupees 5,000 is not even sufficient to help daily laborers who come to their field. So they're saying that this is not enough, and they're saying that the farmers have to be given more importance in the state, and this is why they have been protesting. It was seen that during the Kaveri crisis also, repeatedly they had been talking about how the farmers have been neglected and how their demands and their issues have been neglected by the state government. In fact, when the water crisis was going on, it was seen that more than the state government or the opposition, it was the farmers themselves fighting for their needs who had taken to the streets and had been protesting, just like what they're doing right now. And they're saying that the protest will continue unless and until a proper solution is brought. Smita.
We'll leave it there. Akshay Nath getting us the very latest, and also appreciate Mr. Saravanan for having joined us on the broadcast with his